Welcome back, my fellow Deli Cup herpers. It is the beginning of the month of February, so let's take a look at what's going on in the reptile room.
Shut up and sit down.
Okay, so a lot has changed since the last time I did a room tour. So let's take a look at what's going on. And first off, we can see that this is all different here. I moved all the younger corn snakes into these 32 quart sweater boxes. So everybody has a good amount of room now. Tortoises are over here. Made a mess of their lettuce that they had for this morning, but you know, those guys are doing good. And let's come down here. We'll get these guys out in a minute, but we're just gonna do a quick run through the room. But my albino python is here, the albino boa is here, and of course my pine snake Oreo is right here, destroying his cage. Right here is a future build, and if you watched the last vlog video, I kind of talked about what was going on here. So you might have to go back to that video to find out this. This is empty. This is the old leopard gecko cage. We move up from there, and we have these 10s with a few snakes in them. The ball python, the scaleless Texas rat snake. And then this one here has the hypo-striped lavender corn snake. And we move up to one of my favorite cages, and that is this 20 long that has the leopard geckos in it. They are hiding at the moment because it's daytime, and a lot of times it's in this log right here, and we can't see them, it's too dark. But they can get in from the top here. Of course, they can get in the end, but there's a lot of good hiding places in here. Of course, they hide in here, and then that goes to the bottom. They get out the far end, but a lot of good hiding places. Like I said in earlier videos, this is going to get pulled. This is where the moist hide / egg laying container is going to be, and again, you can see more of that in one of the previous videos. So that is this corner. Let's see what we got here. We got in this tub is Cinnalone milk snake. This one is empty. It's just simply a holding tank when I'm cleaning. Here is another Cinnalone milk, and I believe this one is the male, this one's the female. Up here you can see him hiding in his water dish, and he's starting to come out. That is a hypo-striped corn snake that I hatched here. And then over here is his sibling, another hypo-striped corn snake. This one happens to be female, this one happens to be male. This hypo-striped lavender is female. So that's the overview. Oh yeah, all the way up top here is the jungle carpet python. He's kind of destroyed his cage from the last time you've seen it, so we're going to he's going to get a cage redone soon as well. This is just crickets, water bottle, some junk, but that's the overview. Of course, my drone is up here, my camera gear bag, Jack Sparrow hat, and you know, there's that. So then let's pan over here, messy desk. So here's this unit. Here, down here we have the day gecko. Sorry about the glare. We'll try to get that out of the shot. But that there is my day gecko. Over here This cage has recently been redone by my daughter. This is the legless lizard setup, and we're gonna do more to this, but I need to get more stuff, and he is hiding in the substrate, so won't be able to see him just yet. Up here, oh, sunlight. Up here we have this first cage. Let's see if we can't do something about this light. We're getting a lot of light. Let's do this cage first. So this, you can see it was a rough night apparently. This is my Harlemaru or something like that. I can never pronounce this guy. But you can see her back there whistled to me as a female, or I mean as a male, but I did find eggs in here, of course infertile eggs, but so this is a female, but things got crazy last night and some plants got knocked down, so we'll have to redo this cage later. And unfortunately in this cage we won't be able to see him because he's actually hiding right in here on this inside this cork tube. This is my male crested gecko, and then we'll just open the door to eliminate some of that glare. Now we're getting glare off the back, but anyways, this is another crested gecko. She is hiding inside this cork tube here, and that is the female. So unfortunately those guys are kind of hard to get out when they hide in those tubes, so we definitely won't be able to see those at this time. Ooh, so much glare. So of course up here this cage is empty. It's a work in progress. Let's just open these up so we can get rid of the glare. Handmade cage, completely made by myself. Again, there's a video on that on the channel. You're gonna have to go back though a little ways to find it, but yeah, this one's a work in progress. So let's go over here and get some snakes out. Okay, so one of the first snakes we're going to take a look at here is my Texas rat snake, and she's actually going into shed, which is a little bit harder to notice on the scaleless animals, but you can see, if we can get a shot of the top of her head, you can see it's starting to turn white. These guys, when they shed, it's just a lot like when you have a sunburn. The way it just kind of, is a thin, somewhat transparent skin, or translucent skin. I don't know, but that's what it reminds me of. But yeah, you can see a little bit of the milkiness right here along the base of her body. So yeah, that's so she's going to shed, and I'm certain that she's going to look really, really nice once she sheds that off. So we won't disturb her too much. So that's her. That is the scaleless Texas rat snake. So let's put her away, and let's grab another one. So next up is going to be the pine snake. This is a decent sized fella, and I'm not sure if the mic picked that up, but he does kind of hiss a lot. But no worries, he is super friendly. He is just very vocal. Another nice beautiful snake. I don't believe he is full grown. These guys should get bigger yet, but I've had him for almost a year now, so we'll see. He eats very well on medium to large size rats, and yeah, very, very, very beautiful northern pine snake. But let's see if we can't get one of these hisses. Come on, there we go. It's okay. I like they always seem to have that menacing look to their face, but that's just the way they are. But they are friendly, aren't you? And obviously you can tell by this guy. northern pine snake. This is actually the first pine snake I've ever owned. So I've owned bulls and I've owned gopher snakes in the past. So we will put him back, and let's move on to the next animal. Okay, so up next is my little California king snake, a little male. I forgot to point him out when we toured around the room. We're going to keep his container closed because he is definitely going to try to poop on me, so we don't want that. We still got other things to see. Anyways, very beautiful abbreviated California king snake. A nice white and black combination, and he is 100% het for albinoism, so that would be cool. Not really planning to breed this guy. This guy is, you know, mainly for the educational purposes. So yeah, very beautiful snake. I'll just keep working with him, and eventually he'll stop, you know, trying to go poop on anybody who picks him up. He's just a baby, so you know he's still learning, you know, that I don't mean him no harm. So, definitely a favorite in the group. I love king snakes. Just love the way they just seem to be thinkers, if that makes any sense. Sometimes but on the flip side, sometimes they're just complete knuckleheads and all they think about is food. But yeah, definitely an interesting snake to have. And honestly, as he's getting bigger, it's starting to look more that he's going to be like the chocolate phase instead of the true black and white. So, but we'll see. Either way, I like him. So that is the California king snake baby. Okay, so here is one of my milk snakes. This is a Cinnalone milk snake. This happens to be my male. One of the easy ways to tell that he's my male is he's got these two abnormal stripes on his back. If you look at his other stripes, you know, they're kind of, you know, they have a pattern to them as far as their distance in between, and then he's got these two random ones, and then they're only half saddles. So this is my male, and you know, the female very similar, minus those two little abnormalities. But yeah, very beautiful snakes. Very fun to work with. Maybe one day these guys will breed for me. I'm not really planning on this year. The female is a little bit smaller, so we're not going to try to push her this year, and we'll just see how things turn out for next year. So that is going to be it for this video. Trying to keep it short. So if you've made it this far and you've liked what you're seeing so far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do put out a weekly reptile room vlog video, and each week I try to, you know, showcase a different animal or a couple animals and talk about them. So if you see that I have something and I didn't show it in this video, odds are it will be coming up. So just hit that subscribe button, and you know, we'll see you in the next video. Till next time, later.